Hi y'all! So I wanted to hop on here. Several of you have reached out to me to ask me about my connection to Paul Rusesabagina, the Hotel Rwanda Rusesabagina Foundation, and the current situation with Paul right now. So back in 2006, I met Paul when he was on a book tour here in Memphis. He was visiting Rhodes College. I stayed after his speech because I wanted to meet him so bad, and I met him. Was blown away by him all over again. He's such an amazing man, and I told him that I was so impressed and that I really wanted to work for him someday. He told me, when you're ready, look me up, let me know. And of course, you just think somebody's saying something to be polite, so I was super excited, but also didn't think it would ever happen. And then fast forward to 2012, when I was pursuing my Master's of Public Administration at the University of Memphis, I was required to do an internship. And I kind of started looking around, and I kept going back to that moment when Paul said, get in touch with me. And so I decided to go for it. The worst thing he could say was no. So I reached out to the Hotel Rwanda Foundation. I spoke with Kitty, the director. She and I immediately hit it off. And by that end of that conversation, I was planning to move to Chicago for the summer. So I moved down there. I worked for him as an intern. I primarily focused on social media and newsletter marketing, fundraising strategies, and I also wrote a research paper about disparities in the Rwandan healthcare system. And then earlier this year, my former supervisor at the foundation, Kitty, posted on Facebook that Paul had been kidnapped and was being held in Rwanda on made-up terrorism charges. And of course, I was shocked and so sad. But I also immediately knew that even though I'm just one person, that I had to do whatever I could do to help Paul. So I joined the outreach committee for the Hotel Rwanda Rusesabagina Foundation. We are trying to spread awareness and to educate people about what's happening in Rwanda, about Paul, and about ways that they can help. So we've been really trying to empower people to understand the situation and then reach out to their representatives to encourage them to take action to get Paul back home. So if you're interested in learning any more about that or how you can support these efforts, please feel free to reach out to me. I'll be happy to talk to you and guide you and anything that I can do to support you to get involved in this. And what I'm asking from you today is, it is Giving Tuesday. Normally I would select a local nonprofit here in Memphis, but my heart is so with Paul and his family right now. And so what I'm trying to raise money for Giving Tuesday is Paul's legal defense fund. He's finally been allowed access to one of his lawyers, and we desperately need to raise money to help support these efforts so that we can fight this corrupt system and get Paul back home. Any amount that you're able to give today will make a huge difference and help us to bring Paul home. Paul's the kind of person that's never stood back when somebody else was in danger, and he's always been a voice for the voiceless. And it's so important that we stand with him now and do everything in our power to protect him the way that he has protected others.
Help my mommy and Paul. Donate today.